Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. What's going on? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fine. Let's see. Boom. I'll just cut a piece of my head off, which I don't need all of my head anyway. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody is doing well. How was your day? Today is exciting. So let me just see what I look like real quick. Of course, I can't see nothing. There's a commercial right there. I love it when you do that right there. Commercial there too. Well, it looks as though I can't get past it. So I'm going to share out the stream in the meantime. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That's what I'm going to name this one. And let me share it here. Whew. My eye it feels like something is in my eye. Guys. Oh, I'm so busy looking at the screen. I done passed what I was trying to look for. Okay, that's done. And let me share it here. Let me share it here. Hello, world. Let's talk about it. Y'all, I'm so excited to talk about this topic tonight. I was even wowing myself. But the inspiration came from the experiences that I had to experience and endure today. Ooh, wait till you hear it. All righty. So, okay, that light, that light like me. That light lights me. Hey, hey, Dr. Jazz, how are you? Good to see you again. Hey, Apostle, how are you? Apostle Edgar, how are you? What up, Jazzy V? I hope you saw, I didn't leave you out of nothing. I had you all up in there. Mm-hmm. And I shouted you out in the premiere too. Hey, Purple. Hey, Joy. Bye, Joy. Where you going, Purple? You better sit your tail down. Get over here. Everybody's talking to each other. Good to see you guys. How was your day? Tell me, how was your day? Are you feeling okay? Is everything good with you? Yeah, talk to a sister. And while you guys are trying to decide what you want to tell me about how your day went, I'm going to remind everyone, Octavia, hey, I want to remind everyone to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your lovely notification bells. If you can, give me a thumbs up or down on this video. And if you don't happen to like this video, I'm sure if you scroll through some of my other videos, you might like them. I'm just saying, you got to give it a chance. So up or down, whichever way is fine by me, because here at Hello World and Be the Difference Clothing, I want you to practice using your free will, because practice makes progress. And if you progress in using your free will, it won't be as hard to say yes or no definitively if someone asks you for your personal opinion. See how simple that is? Yes or no? Free will. Nobody said how to. Yes, thank you. Did good on your score. Jazzy V, I didn't know you did 250. I was like, wait, she did 250. I might have to up her game and do like 350. I just might have to up her game and do 350 because you just bang them out just like that. But for real though, like the top part of my thigh, that joint was burning. Hey, Edward, how are you? What up, Tatted? How you doing? Good to see you guys. So let me tell you, I'm only going to tell you a little portion of my day because it's incorporated in the rest of what I have to talk about with left and right. So I woke up this morning, work was good. I got out late. I had my lunch. Actually, today's lunch was the first meal that I had since Friday. Saturday, what did I do? Friday, yeah. Saturday, I didn't want to eat before I recorded that challenge. That's why I couldn't tell you guys why I didn't eat, but I didn't want to. I did not want to record with any type of food in my stomach. When I exercise, there can't be nothing in there. So I didn't eat anything, and by the time I came back, I started editing that. Then I was so nervous and afraid to do that other challenge, that pickle and mayonnaise challenge. I recorded that on Saturday too. So like I was doing a lot, and I didn't eat the other vlog that I was supposed to record. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I didn't do it yesterday. I was on Watson's channel. We were talking about the will. Surprisingly, we were talking about the will. Oh, and that's when I forgot my cup of water. What up, the guy? How are you? Let's see, Jazz. Yes, I had to do 250 because the first video YouTube didn't upload, so it can turn out to another one. I had to do a whole workout, so I added 50 more. When I tell you, I felt it. Girl, I know you felt it. You slept good that night, didn't you? I know you slept good because I slept real good. I slept real good. Saturday into Sunday, I slept real good. Well, actually, Saturday into Sunday, I didn't go to bed until about like maybe 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I had to be up at 9, but I woke up at 7:30 to get ready for 9. Yeah, y'all. And then from Sunday into Monday, I was doing after I did that, then I ran into my routine. Then I recorded Hello World early. And then I was like, man, let me just have a few chips. And that turned into like, I'm too tired to do anything. I'm too tired to cook, to record. So when I woke up, it was like 7 o'clock at night. And I was like, I'm not trying to get back into those habits of eating late. And then I decided to work out. And so that's why I hadn't eaten on Saturday or Sunday a real meal. Hey, Tim, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Jade's again in his house. How you doing? It is good to see you too, Tim. Y'all, Tim is so cool. He's always modding all over the YouTube streets. He's a good guy too. So shout outs to you, Tim. And thank you for always coming around when you can. I appreciate it. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about that happened today? So let me just go ahead, DM me a P.O. box or an address. You want me to DM you my P.O. box or my address? You talking about me? You want me to DM you my address? Yeah, okay, no problem. Before I get off track, I have my real mic. Oh, okay, Purple. You know, I'm going to. This song is for Purple. Actually, my name is Joy Whitney Vandross. And this song is for Purple Rain. I'm going to review the heck out of your samples. It's going to be sampled and reviewed really, 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 really. You see how that lip movement is? No, you better sit down. You better sit down, girl. Sit down, girl, for your soul. Sit down for your soul. Purple rain, purple rain. Dun, 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 dun. Purple rain, purple rain. Dun, 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 dun. Switch mics now. Hand to hand. Purple rain, purple rain. Yeah. Purple rain, purple rain. I gotcha. Yes! Purple rain, Purple rain. I know you like the way that I flip the hand mic just like that. Purple rain. Purple rain. Can't nobody flip it invisibly like that. Purple rain. Purple rain. Yeah, God said use what you gotta use. Purple rain. Purple. Why'd you like that? I don't know what happened, but I lost my microphone, and they said use whatever you have to use in order to get your song across, because your song is your soul and your heartbeat, and you have to sing whenever you can, however you can, and with whatever you can. Hey, girl. So let me get into this topic real quick, y'all. As I was driving, I got super excited. You want to know why I got excited? So today, like I said, I highlighted a little bit how I got off of work late. Although it is my late night, you still don't want to be getting off late if you don't have to, right? So the office closes at 5 p.m. I did not walk out of the office until about almost 6, 5:45-ish. And so, you know, I'm trying to be inspirational in all parts of my life, in all areas and aspects of my life, and positive. I was a little sour. I was a little sore about leaving work early. But then I remember what we talked about yesterday about timing, and everything always works out in its right time. Everything happens when it's supposed to, regardless of whether you feel like it's supposed to be that moment. So I started driving, and I had a Zoom call that I had to do because I'm participating in an event this coming Sunday. It's going to be my first event of the entire year. Okay, not the entire year. My first event since March, since COVID, pretty much. My first event. And it's going to be outdoors. But here's the clincher. I was sore, right? But then I got on a Zoom call. Almost to 6. I was like 15 minutes early to the Zoom call. And so I heard a voice. And the voice was like, hello, Ray. And I'm like, maybe I'm on the wrong thing, because y'all, I don't use Zoom like that. I don't participate with Zoom like that. And usually the host always mutes everybody, Mike, so you can't even speak unless you put your hands up in the chat. And sometimes they don't even get to you. So I started talking to the voice, and it turns out it's an artist that I had known mutually through someone else who introduced me to them when they were having their art showcase. And so he was like, oh yeah, Joy, I remember you. You're the author, right? I was like, yeah, and I do all the other stuff, right? So we started talking about the community. We started talking about the event. And then another group of people came on in the Zoom, and then the host came on. Here's where that left turned all the way right. I got so excited because the professionalism that was within that meeting made me just feel like I want to do events all the time. Mind you, whenever I go to events, most of the times you are placed in an area, you may be switched, you don't get to talk to the organizer, and not that it really matters, but the professionalism. We had the layout of everything. They even said, hey, do you want to be next to a certain person? I'm just like, put me where everybody's going to walk by and be like, hey, Joy, how are you? Can I purchase some Be the Difference clothing, please? And I'll be like, oh yeah, no problem. Welcome to Be the Difference. I got to remember my whole spiel. I used to have a whole spiel, but like, welcome to Be the Difference. How can I help you? Something like that. Left to right. That whole feeling sour about leaving work late turned right when I had that conversation. Then it turned even more right? When the organizer so articulately put together the event. This is a free event. I don't have to pay for the table, but I will be donating some of the proceeds to the people the nonprofit that supplied all of the materials, like the tables and the tents. So it was great. I saw some other vendors that I knew there. And then what else happened? It was just the way they said, well, no, we'll have this. There's only one entrance. There's only one exit. There's only a certain amount of people that can be in the same area. Every vendor is going to be 10 feet apart. It's just like the way they were setting it down in motion. It was like, I like that. Organization makes you feel stable. It makes you feel balanced. So if you feel like there's any imbalance in your life, maybe you need to organize it a little bit better so that it's a little bit more balanced. And so there's going to be a band there. It's like a real big thing. This is a whole big situation that they're going to have. A whole big situation. And I'm probably going to be vending by myself because I doubt whether anybody wants to be, pretty much subject to possibly being around a group of people. But hey, I got to do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the net is popping right now for me. And that's the truth of the matter. I'm not going to lie. The net ain't popping. Anybody not banging down the door, be like, oh, I want something, you know what I'm saying? So I got to do what I have to do. So I'll protect myself. I'll have my mask on. I'll have my gloves on. And thanks to Square, I got two of these suckers. And I'm sure this is going to be done by the end of that event. This and the other one. Because I'm like, hi, welcome to Be the Difference. Would you like a dollop of hand sanitizer? Y'all, you know I'll do it. I'll be like, would you like a dollop of hand sanitizer? Welcome. Would you like a dollop of hand sanitizer? Oh, feel free to roam around and see what you like. If you need me to explain anything for you, that's fine. Dollop, hand sanitizer, and then you may touch whatever you would like. Let that hand dry. Air dry it first. No, what's the purpose if you're going to go like this? You're just putting the germs right back on you. So air dry, and then we can go ahead and buy. So anyway, what made it even more right? He is a true activist. Because they said while they're planning this event, it's a Black Lives Matter event. While they're planning this event, they are actually going to march on, there's a march going on in Washington, D.C. on Thursday. Now, that was the first time I'm hearing of it because, I don't really watch the news. And, unless you turn yourself into something that you want to be interested in, then you're not going to get the information. So I'm all amped up inside like, yeah, it's the simple fact that they are true to what they are passionate about. So all of that left that happened today went right. So I'm saying to you, and you and you and you, all of the things that go left, turn around, will go right. If you've been last all your life, you will be first. You want to know where you'll be first? You're going to be first in somebody's love. You're going to be someone's first real love, right? People can go through love and have all of these damaged relationships and all of these relationships that may have ended good or bad, whatever the case may be. But you're going to be the first that they actually love. You're going to be the first to actually be the best employee that your employer has ever experienced in their work environment. You are going to be first in all of the ideas that you thought was not going to come to true fashion because you decided to put more passion into whatever creative juices you have. You're going to be first. And it's going to turn every left situation right. And it's going to put a smile on your face and you're going to feel so good. Would you like a dollop? Y'all, I can't wait to be like, would you like a dollop? Would you like a dollop? Yo, I'm going to have somebody there with me just to record me saying, would you like a dollop? Feel free to have a dollop. Just a little dollop of hand sanitizer. May I assist you in a little dollop of hand sanitizer? You don't even give them a chance to be like, no, you have to hand sanitize. COVID is real. But the idea and the main purpose of today between left and right is no matter how left a situation goes, there's always going to be right around the corner. Left, then right. And then if you're not careful and handle your rights properly, that can easily go and turn left. But see, right now, the lives that we are trying to lead and live, we don't want to be left. We want to be right as often. Oh, y'all want to know what else happened today? Oh, that made it even more right. I just got another t-shirt design that I have had stuck in here for some time. And I had been waiting for a long time, let's say maybe 2 months, for this artist to get back to me. And I'm not the type of person that's going to hound you down or whatever, because I feel like when it's supposed to happen is when it happens. And it's going to be at its right time. Because if I pushed it further, I wouldn't have had even more of an accelerated happy moment to help diminish that taste of lately, supposedly from my job. It left an extra crispy smile on my face. Yes. You see how white my teeth look right now? I see it just shining off of the screen. I'm looking at the screen, but I'm not looking at this screen. I'm looking right here, I'm looking right into the camera. So like all of this is just like peripheral things. But when I go like this, I do see my teeth is like, ding. Anyway, back on topic, track. When I saw my vision come to fruition through the artist, I was like, ooh, there's another reason why when things go left, I'm expecting the right. However it may come. I don't want to control anything. I want to be able to be like this on the wheel. Let the wheel have some free way. Because if I continuously control every aspect of every situation of every part of my life, I'm going to miss out on a lot of great things. Because sometimes what you think is good is not what is true. So I hope that I can encourage you to believe that when things go left, don't you worry. Something gonna be right to put a smile right back on your face. All of your left equaling disappointments will turn into happiness right one day. All of your left failures that you think that were failures are gonna turn to prosperous things, and not necessarily monetarily. Prosperity could just mean, in my point of reference, means having the enjoyment of enjoying and knowing what peace really means. Hey, Gigi, I just happened to see that little purple thing. What up, Free Spur? Let's see. Patty D. We have a member, and it's Patty D. Sorry if I've been neglecting the chat, but I was all in that. Y'all, Free Spur gonna be speaking at the Never Give Up YouTube conference. And then look at all the right. This morning I bounced out that flyer. I hope you guys have looked at the flyer. I hope you guys are sharing the flyer. It's not about me. It's not about Be the Difference. You don't see any logo on that flyer concerning Be the Difference, because it's all about humanity. Those 3 days, that priority is to make sure that whoever graces this platform or whatever platform we're in, whoever sees it or replays it knows that there's no reason why you should continuously feel like you can give up. There's no reason why you can't get the battery in your back to be motivated to go ahead and push through whatever is going on in your life, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. You got to push. Sometimes you got to fight. Sometimes that fight gonna hurt. But guess what? As long as you have air and lungs to breathe and all of that's going on, you can go ahead and do it. There are plenty of people that go through so many things, great things. So many people that go through terrible things. So many people go through some things that we never could imagine a human being can go through. But yet and still, some of us who have nothing really going on can get outshadowed by people who have said, nah, man, I almost died, but I'm still fighting gracefully. Oh, yeah, and these socks right here, isn't that cute? The world is yours. And like I always say, humanity first. That's how I feel. You can get that at BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. Yes. These few colors. But every left situation is not going to leave you in the dust because there's a right. Right? You see how when I go right, it goes up. That right is waiting for you. All you have to do is meet right there. Takes maybe a little bit of more of an outstretched arm, maybe even the tip of your fingernail, about to break off backwards. But if you just hold on a little bit longer, you're going to see that right, and then you're going to have a smile on your face. And all of that little traumatic things that I was going through with, leaving work late, because, y'all, I put my times in and I be wanting to leave, but guess what? It worked out. Because had I left work on time, maybe I would have gotten to this destination, taken a nap, and missed my meeting. Or maybe I would not have been early enough to speak with that fellow artist who was like, yeah, I remember you. Or maybe, who knows? But I gave life an opportunity to show me differently than what I was reflecting. Dang, only 27 minutes? I swear I was over here for like 40 minutes, y'all. Hey, the Perkins Life, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Hey, Natural, Laricia, how are you? Everybody speaking to each other. Hey, Zabra. Good to see y'all. Y'all, I'm so amped up. I'm ready to have a real meal too. I had my lunch. It's just green stuff that I had. That's all I had. Brussels sprouts, cabbage, jalapeno, and pepper. That was my lunch. And that's usually my meal. Sometimes I'll throw a piece of shrimp in there once in a while. I'm not really big on seafood anymore. Like, the texture changed. The texture changed. I don't like the way that the texture is anymore. Maybe I undercook it over. I don't know what it is, but the texture not the same. So let me tell y'all too. I was at the supermarket the other day when I was buying some shrimp. I said, he's like, can I help you? I said, can I have 10 pieces of shrimp? He looked at me like, what? I said, can I have 10 pieces of shrimp? Y'all, if you're not going to eat it, don't waste it. I ordered 10 pieces of shrimp. Because I don't intend on eating shrimp. I don't really like seafood. I don't like shrimp that much. But that lobster tail, I could have me another piece of lobster tail. But for this meal that I'm about to make, I just chose shrimp. And I said 10 pieces is good enough. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll put it in there. Like, maybe I'll use some and you know what I'm saying? I'm good. And white cheddar popcorn. Ooh, we talking about for lunch. I had grilled chicken salad with grapes and yolk. Oh, I had some cherries too. I had some cherries and a bag of chips. And some Mentos. I was eating Mentos too. See, I got that little sugar fix. But y'all, I can't go back to the soup. I used up my first supermarket card for the week already. I'm only allowed to go to the supermarket 3 times a week, and that's it. And usually it's because I've running out of a vegetable or something like that. So that's my reasoning. But when I get in the supermarket, I go up and down and buy all the stuff that I don't need. So I'm trying to cut back on that. I want to be healthier. And in order to be healthier, I need to cut out some of the junk that I've been eating. I heard they were good. Yeah, Gigi, I don't eat no onions no more. Not until you tell me it's okay. Finally, 30 minutes. But guys, do not get stuck in a left situation because it will turn right. And sometimes not only will it turn right, but it's going to go right, just in time for you watch and see. See? I cut a lot out, but it's not easy. It's not easy, Jazz. It's definitely not easy. And when I cut chocolate out of my diet, well, the initial reason why I cut it out, it was easy. But to continuously not eat it, that was hard. But then I remembered the reason why I cut it out. And now if you swing some chocolate in front of me, I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to be like that no more. I don't crave it. And I used to have a Bunch of Crunch a day. I used to buy 5 boxes of Bunch of Crunch. That's that little Nestle, chocolate in a ball, the air balls, little crunchy things. I used to have a box a day. And then sometimes if the craving was too strong, I would have a box and a half. And then sometimes that box and a half turned into 2. So here I am spending $10 on boxes of Bunch of Crunch a week. And the sugar wafers. But, me and Patty D have a pact. No more sugar wafers. When I gave up the chocolate, chips was substituted. And then the wafers were substituted. And we had a conversation about health and wellness one day. Patty D was here. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm switching over to olive oil. And Patty D, I was wrong. Oh, snap. Wait, hold on. Let me finish my sentence. I'll get back to you. Patty D, I was wrong. It was the grapeseed oil. I know you started using the olive oil, but try grapeseed oil. I heard, they've said that grapeseed oil is better than all of the other oils to cook with. And that day was when I made a pact with Patty D because she said she wanted to live a healthier life. And I said, I'm going to go on this journey. If you give up certain things or using that regular oil and going to grapeseed oil, the healthier stuff, I'm going to give up my sugar wafers. And ever since that day, I stopped eating the sugar wafers. And only until recently that I had a conversation with Patty D that she realized, she told me she was still on. And I was like, oh, me too. Me too. There was a day when I looked at the wafers. I was like, she probably ain't doing it. She probably don't remember. She probably ain't even doing it. I was about to pick them up and I was like, no, my word is my bond. Whether she did it or not, it's still my bond. I can't hold nobody accountable except for myself. And when she confirmed that she was still doing it, I was like, okay, we're on the same page. We have a member. We have a member. And it's Stephanie. 50 climbing mukbangs. How are you? Hype man. Girl, did you see your name? Did you hear me say your name a couple of times? Just in case you didn't hear it right. I made sure I said it 3 times. One hype man, I was like, oh, wait, no, that's not your name. Because I don't want you to be like, no, Joy, they don't know me by that. I said, Stephanie 50 climbing. Stephanie 50 climbing. Hype man, no, Stephanie 50 climbing, a.k.a. hype man. It's a struggle sometimes. I hate it. Everything is a struggle. But you know what? The victory is when you can defeat that struggle just for that single day or even that hour. It's victory in everything. If you look and see that no matter how hard you try, even if you don't accomplish it 100% of the time, you still put the effort in. And that's where the good parts are. You tried. You know how many people that don't even try and they say, oh, well, the fact that you try is all that matters. You are turning that left situation into right. Even if there's a little crumbs following on to that right. It's okay because eventually one day is no longer going to be a struggle. Remember that. I'm so proud of us. Yes, Patty D. And ever since that conversation, I'm even doubly like, I ain't having no wafer. No wafer gonna come up in this mouth. No, we ain't have no sugar wafers no more. I can't smell you through the package no more. I can't hear your crunch no more. I don't care about your sugary or limey or chocolatey essence. It don't faze me. Or strawberry essence. I don't want no wafer. Now, the challenge is going to be to cut back on the chips. I think that's my last and final food struggle. And I've been struggling for a long time. But there are periods when I can give it up. Then there are periods when I'm like, whatever. I'm trying though. I understand everything is a work in progress. And I'm not going to hold myself too harshly. Because then what else am I going to eat if I don't eat a bag of chips? You'd be like, well, Joy, what did you eat for the day? Then that means I need to shop more healthily. 35 minutes. Yes. About to wrap it up. Yes, that's the struggle, Joy. Yes. Oh, you didn't watch it yet, so I let the bag out the handle. I let the bag out the cat. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. I let the air out of the bag. I let the balloon out of the air. I let everything fall out the balloon. It's all fizzled out now. There's no little... So the surprise of it all is gone. Pretend like you didn't hear this conversation, but it's too late. You already know. This is a conundrum, for real. Every left situation will turn right. And those rights sometimes turn right. You will no longer be last. You are going to be first. Remember the areas you're going to be first in. You're going to be first in your priorities. Once you actively pursue your priorities, you're going to be the first love of somebody's life. And I don't care how many people you've been with. There's always going to be that one person that trumps everything else you've been through. You are going to be the first to make your boss or your employer happy with the way you work and your work ethic. It ain't going to bounce and hit as hard as everything else that they've been experiencing, because you will no longer have left situations, because everything will start turning right. You just got to flow a little bit. If you want to purchase anything from Be the Difference Clothing, you have 3 samplings. Follow your dreams. What about a book? Original quotes. And then you have an array of socks to choose from. This is my personal favorite. The world is yours. Literally, the world is yours. What are you going to do about it? But don't forget, in order for the world to be yours, you got to have and put humanity first. That'll cut out that little ego and selfishness. Keep you grounded. You can easily go to BeTheDifferenceLLC.com to pick up anything that I have. Wait, let me try. Every time I go like this, I see myself go like this and it just don't hit right. I just be like, wait, it looks funny. I can't do it. Y'all making me laugh. You are beautiful. You are amazing. There is no mistake about you. I don't care how ugly, how great, how small, how regular your life has been. The best is always yet to come. And you have every reason to be happy, to be inspired, and to be an inspiration to someone in need, because there's always going to be someone in need. Even the inspired need to be inspired. You fit that puzzle. Never give up. Mark your calendars for September 18th, 19th, and 20th. Stephanie, we're going to have to make our StreamYard. So I'll hit you up on IG about that. Okay? I'm going to hit you up on IG about that so we can make ours so that people can start setting the reminders for it and sharing it out to be there on the nights that we're going to be there. Because I think this is super important. So until we meet again, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello World.